we're going to do a lot in a short amount of time tonight. And that scares me. Finished the stereo today. Now I'm at an impasse because I really want to go get some kind of AC, but I mean, it's freaking hot in here. It is uncomfortably hot. It's like 90 degrees in here, and it's hot. I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to go grab a thermometer, and just, I know it's not accurate, but it'll give me a better understanding of just how hot it is in here. And I'll run it a couple times, see what I get, and if it's 85 or whatever, which it's not, it's hotter than that. It has to be. That's got to be at least 90 degrees in here. But I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I want to try it, not necessarily as a permanent solution, but definitely temporary. Let's just see what it says right now. L. Does that mean low battery? I think that means, let me go grab the other one. Maybe it doesn't give me an L. Alright, let's see if this one does any better. Really? I think it's because it's relying on contact. It's still going up. This is a terrible way to measure, I suppose. Just gonna keep getting hotter. I don't even know if to trust that, but it seriously feels like 90-something degrees. I mean, it's one of those things where being out here for hours definitely doesn't make you feel good. And I'm gonna be here doing front end plus power steering plus, you know, the rear plus, you know, all sorts of stuff. It's like if it was cooler, it'd be comfortable or more comfortable. I mean, if it was 85 or even 80 in here, if I could drop it 10 degrees, I think we could do that. This guy, the gaps and stuff don't look too bad, but we're going to be venting out that anyways and kind of trapping as much of the cold air in here as possible, question mark. The other option, this looks like a bad idea. It's not like I'm going to be doing this forever. Let's try this. We're going to try and vent some of this cool air out. Just say screw it, see what happens. Probably not the smartest idea, but tell me something better I can do. I'll give this a few minutes, let it do its thing, see what happens. I'm sure somebody's gonna tell me I done did wrong. So the problem was these tie rod ends, which control your steering, in case you didn't know. These are like the only thing between your rack and your, basically if these go, you're dead, depending on how fast you're going and where you are. These you gotta take special care of. You gotta make sure they're always good. If you hear any popping, clicking, or realistically if your boots are torn, you probably should replace them. And in that case, the OEM ones that are on here, I'm gonna put the coilovers on. One of them had a torn boot, so I put something on here called inverted tie rod ends, which are used when you slam the ever-living life out of your car. So when you're dragging frame on the ground, this is what you use. And instead of the tie rod being on top, it puts it on the bottom. So this would be like your control arm, like right here. And then this piece, this spherical bushing piece, would go like right here. Well, problem is you know, these were sandwiched and kept coming loose, not necessarily just here, but here as well. For whatever reason, it wasn't making a good seat, so these were popping and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. A lot of it came from this, some of it came from this. Either way, bad news all around for my installation. It may have been something I did, may not have been, I don't know. As opposed to just using these some more. I'm going to throw this in the box of dead bolts or backups. And instead I went with some Duralast, because lifetime warranty. So, went ahead and did that side. It's all buttoned down. There's no more noises, no more clunking. So now that suspension is not going to kill me, I feel more comfortable. Power steering, tensioner, and all that jazz, to be honest, is probably going to wait a few more days or something, because I really don't want to dig into that. I mean, either way, I don't really have a bucket. I do, but I don't. It's upstairs, and it's not meant for oil. It's meant for cleaning. So, at this point, since I'm on a roll suspension, let's just keep the thing going, and we're gonna try on a wheel. I gotta try the wheels. I gotta make sure everything fits. We're gonna put a set of wheels in the front, see what it looks like. So, I'm not gonna show you. Don't even think about asking. No. Yeah. So, I'm gonna do it. It's just shy of midnight. This is all I gotta say. There was countless problems. It's 11:37. I just tried to book my alignment, as you can see. 11:38. But I got all the camber kit. I got the tie rods replaced. Those are bad. I pulled it back and pulled it forward, and it's already like a lot better. I could tell just because the steering and everything. My camber in the rear is super off, and I might go drive around because I'm afraid I'm gonna rub after everything's said and done, just because these guys were tucked. They were tucked in the top a little bit, and even though I've pushed them out, I'm kind of afraid that after I kind of go over some bumps or whatever, it's gonna kind of like, you know, contact, and it's gonna keep contacting. But check out the tires, man. Yeah, slicks on the inside and all season on the outside, I guess. But yeah, so camber kit should resolve that. The front's eyeball aligned, but it's probably towed in some. I don't know. It's pretty close. I'd show you, but you ruined the surprise. Well, you ruined the effect, I guess. I don't know. I have kind of mixed feelings about the way that the tire and wheel combo came out. Like I wanted something that looked beefy but I mean, it's still, you know, we had a 225 on a 7.5, and they were pretty much square, which looked good. And then we just put a 235 on a 17x8. So it's not quite as vertical as I wanted, but you know what? I think it'll still look good once it's all massaged, once it's all straightened out. I got passenger side still has negative camber, and then the driver's side has positive camber. Couple too many turns on that turnbuckle there. Oops. But it's about midnight. I've opened the garage a couple times, tried cooling down, had the door open for a little bit. That really didn't seem to help too much. I'm tired, so I'm gonna go upstairs, I'm gonna take a shower, and I'm gonna go to bed, and tomorrow we'll get right back at it. I'll get all this other stuff all done up, and who knows, maybe even go and print another bracket tomorrow at work, and maybe put my bar in and get lighting going. But we'll see. That's a 2-hour job to print another bracket, and yeah, that's 2 hours plus putting the bar in, plus coming up with a 12-volt source, plus there's just a lot of pluses. But anyways, I'm going to here, and then the next thing you'll see is the final car, or the look at the wheels and the tires, and then we'll do the power steering and the belt tensioner, and there was something else, I'm sure. I forget. Power steering, belt tensioner. Oh, we gotta find a drain point for the fluid. Crap. So yeah. So a lot of done. We got the Android head unit, which is working out pretty good. Yeah. So that'll probably end it for this one. A little bit dry, but it'll all pay off in the next one. So stay tuned.
I'm a true champion.